Wow, these units all suck. I guess I'll just take a 2/2 and then buff it with otter. Okay, we got a pair of otters. Should be fine. We can be the foamy cucumbers. Up against the improper teapots. I think I am winning here. This cricket makes a 1/1 that the horse is going to buff. But my 2/3 otter cleans up before my smaller otter even needs to join the fight. Okay, there's a triple for my otters. And a pair for my pigs. I could combine these otters this turn, but if I do it this turn, I get a tier 2 unit. If I wait for my store to level up to 2, then I can get a tier 3 unit, which will likely be better. I think Ant is just the best unit for combat here. Fish is good, but I don't think I freeze a singular fish. Those mosquito shots were pretty strong. Looks like a tie here, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing wrong with a draw. Alright, these units are all garbage. Let's see what our triple can be. Ox is pretty good. When the friend ahead faints, it gains +2 attack and some armor. I can also pick up this dodo to buff the ox a bit. Not super good on its own. Maybe I just like combine these pigs and then dodo behind ox and use an apple to give the dodo some strength. Which it's like double scaling almost on the apple since the dodo gives its power to the unit in front. Another otter. Probably want to sell this otter soon. Alright. I think I'm strong enough to be winning this fight. My opponent definitely got some powerful units though. That was a really bad mosquito shot for me as well. When this blowfish survives damage, it shoots something on my board for 2. My ox is a terror here. But my dodo just doesn't stand up to the 4/4 mosquito. Unfortunate. Another otter, but I don't love it. I can go swan here. Gives me extra gold every turn. It's pretty decent. Let's just pill this ant to kill it. And it'll give the buff to something permanently. That was the best buff target. We'll take the swan. That's a pair of swans. And that is another swan. Let's go ahead and sell this otter. Since it's level 2, it gives me 2 gold. Or another swan. And then we can triple these swans next turn. Oh, the ox actually gets to keep its melon armor for this fight because I pilled that ant. I don't think that's a permanent melon armor on the ox, but maybe it is. Since the thing in front of it died outside of combat. Well, either way, I absolutely dominated my opponent there. Wow, it looks like the melon armor on the ox is permanent. That's really strong, actually. Let's go ahead and combine these swans. See what tier 4 I can get. Monkey is insane. It end of turn buffs the rightmost minion +2/+2. That's permanent scaling on a melon armor unit. That's really, really good at this point in the game. What else am I looking for on this shop tier? Not much in particular. I can throw a garlic armor on my dodo, on my swan, I guess. Let's make it a little bit sturdier. There's a pig triple. Hit another monkey. Skunk is not nearly as good. Reduce the highest health enemy by 33%. At this point in the game, it probably does like 2 or 3 damage. Very mediocre. Maybe I still buy it though. The pig sells for 4 because of its ability plus being level 2. So I could sell pig to buy the ox upgrade and the skunk. Seems pretty good. Yeah, and I do want the ox to be in front so it gets buffed by the monkey. And that damage from the skunk is actually relevant here. Means that my swan can trade over that. Feels really good to win the combat after picking up a unit like the monkey, because my board just keeps getting stronger. More melon armor. Throw another swan into this swan. I guess I will just throw a melon armor on this dodo. I don't know how useful it is in the long run, but whatever. Maybe I even throw it on the monkey? I don't know, it's hard to imagine the armor being useful on a 3-3. I will take a dodo pair. Then I probably just roll for more triples. Swans. When I get that swan up to level 3, it's going to be giving me 3 free gold every turn, which is so good. Oh, that poor hippo. Man. The magical fossils over there are really struggling. But that's to be expected when you go up against the foamy cucumbers. My god, and an ox. Let's see what the ox can give me. Seal is not very good. I have to invest money in shop food. Although it is probably better than the skunk. I don't know, let's see what the swan triple gives me. Turkey is a very strong unit. I'm like so far away from having a turkey build though. But I mean, my only relevant units really are the ox and the monkey. Everything else is just a support unit. I guess I will freeze the turkey and then just try to like stockpile things that go with it. The spider kind of goes with it, but it's not really better than like either of my garlic armored minions at this point. Let's just roll a bit. Skunk pair? I've actually never leveled a skunk. Probably does like 50%. These cans are pretty good. They just buff my shop for the rest of the game. I didn't really get much stronger this turn. But the monkey does give me a little bit of scaling, and I absolutely dominated my last opponent. So, whatever. Does the skunk still get its ability? Okay, it does. Wasn't a very useful ability, I don't think. But whatever. God, this ox is just so insane. Alright, let's buff the shop twice. Then we can combine the skunk. Another ox. 2 token things to go with my turkey. Oh god, what do I buy here? If I sell all of these, it's 5 gold. Would put me up to 8, so I would not be able to buy the full token package. Let's just throw on an ox here. We'll freeze the token stuff, and then freeze another can. Because we can. And then I think I probably will make the turkey pivot next turn. Such a scary hippo. Just kidding, it's fucking dead. Why do they even try when I have such an amazing ox? Alright, let's can. Then I think it is time to pivot into turkey. So turkey, whenever you summon a friend, gives it +3/+3. That's in and out of battle. So when I summon this deer, it'll get +3/+3. And then when the deer faints, it makes a bus, which will also get +3/+3. And similar for the rooster, which summons a chick that is as powerful as the rooster. So I think we do just go for the full pivot here. Make sure to play turkey first. I guess I can just throw another deer on there. The parrot. It can be useful to copy the turkey's ability, but I've already got like so many occupied board spaces, I don't think I can really go for it. But I can freeze a turkey and an ox. I think it's probably a little bit late for the can, because I do have quite a few permanent units, I would say. Alright. So I want the monkey to keep buffing the ox. And start buffing this rooster, which does scale off of attack buffs. But ox is melon armored, it's just so good. Let's just do this for now. That is a huge flamingo. And without the dodo buffs, the ox doesn't one-shot it. But my board is still pretty nutty here. This bus does some splash damage. And then the rooster actually just cleans up on its own. Not even close. Alright, let's just pair these up. Sheep is pretty darn good with the turkey. I think I'd probably have to sell monkey for it though. Monkey is a 3/3 that gives 2/2 every turn. The sheep would immediately be 21/21. Rest in peace, monkey. There's my monkey trying to make its way back on the team, but sorry. You're not useful. Now that I don't have the monkey, I don't have to keep the ox at the front. I do kind of like the deer being in the front. And with the deer in front of the ox, it can actually make use of its +4 attack buff. Could have maybe froze that garlic armor. Probably a bit late for garlic armor, though. Okay, wish I had led with my melon armor against this hippo. But I think I do still just two-shot the hippo. So not that big of a deal. Oh no, I don't actually. It's a level 2 hippo. Yikes. Bit of a disaster, but the ox is still insane. What did this make? A deer? That's fine. still not close. The sheep had two 5/5s inside of it. Only need to win 2 more. Okay, fly is insane. Whenever a friend faints, you put a 2/2 in its place. Really, really good synergy with turkey. I guess I'd probably do chocolate bar the turkey. Now it gives things +6/+6 instead of +3/+3. It is a little hard to find board space for the fly. The tiger is actually pretty good as well. I wonder if tiger's ever better than fly. It makes the turkey give +12/+12 instead of making a fly, which would be a 7/7. Fly is better stats for sure, right? But what do I sell for the fly? I could sell the ox at this point, but I feel like it's so strong. I'd probably be selling the deer, I guess. So if I sell the deer, then I get a fly from the ox, 2 from the rooster, and then 3 from the sheep. So I would get 6 flies, all of which are 7/7s. That's definitely better than the deer, right? And I think deer is worse than rooster. Another ox buff. Definitely want to save this melon armor. Do I want to level my ox? I mean, I guess leveling it can maybe help me roll for a fly. Although you don't really need multiple flies. Is the 17 power ox a permanent unit? It's probably fine. Getting another token unit doesn't really matter that much, because in the first slot there's no room for a fly to be summoned anyway. So like if I had another rooster in the front, then it would summon a chick and there'd be no room for the fly. I guess the ox is a fine minion at the beginning. And I do only need to win 2 more rounds. Chocolate bar is amazing. That dog is massive. They have 2 really big dogs. Looks like just my chick and the fly that it summons take out this kangaroo. Does my sheep just handle this? Yeah, it does, right? Wow, this was not nearly as close as I thought it was going to be. Fly turkey is just the nuts. Alright, only need 1 more victory. Let's go ahead and combine the ox. These dragons are good. Whenever you buy a tier 1 pet, it buffs your board. But I just already have a much better setup. Let's go ahead and throw a melon armor on the turkey. Make it less vulnerable to random sniping effects. Okay, throw a fly on there. Save this chocolate bar in case I lose. Then I have 2 chocolate bars. I would probably level... I don't even know what I would level. Probably a good chance I just win here and don't have to think about it. My opponent's board is pretty strong. When this mammoth dies, it gives their board +2/+2. They've got a couple more melon armors. I just don't see this standing up to my token onslaught, though. Those are big chicks. Looks like my fly is gonna have to step in for some dirty work. But we got there. A clean 10 wins. I only lost one game, I think, one round. It's just so easy for the foamy cucumbers. But anyway, let me know if you liked this video. This is my first time uploading something other than Hearthstone. So let me know how it went, if you'd like to see some more variety in the future, or even just some more super auto pets. I've been really addicted to this game recently, and I assume this video is going to require very little editing, so I'd be quite happy to keep uploading it. And if you didn't like it, then tough shit, I guess, because they got rid of the dislike button.